We're focusing on a specific penny that has captured the attention of collectors and enthusiasts everywhere, the 1978 Lincoln penny with no mint mark. You might be surprised to learn that this particular penny could be worth an astonishing $879,000 in the right conditions. So let's explore how and why this seemingly ordinary penny could be your hidden treasure. First, let's start with some background on the 1978 Lincoln penny. In 1978, millions of these pennies were minted, but not all were created equal. You may notice some have mint marks like D for Denver or S for San Francisco, indicating the location of their production. However, pennies without any mint mark were minted in Philadelphia. These no mint mark coins were often overlooked for years because they appeared to be just ordinary coins. But some of these pennies have unique qualities that make them incredibly valuable. So, what exactly makes a 1978 no mint mark Lincoln penny worth $879,000? It all comes down to a combination of factors that collectors look for. The first factor is the condition of the coin. Collectors prize coins that are in pristine condition, meaning they have no signs of wear, scratches, or damage. Coins like these are typically graded as mint state by professional grading services. A 1978 penny in mint state condition with no flaws or blemishes could easily fetch thousands, and in some rare cases, hundreds of thousands of dollars. Now, it's important to understand that grading plays a huge role in determining a coin's value. When a penny is professionally graded, experts carefully examine it under controlled conditions. They look at details like the sharpness of the design, the luster, and even the tiniest imperfections. The highest grade a coin can receive is called MS-70, which means the coin is in perfect, mint state condition with absolutely no defects. While it's extremely rare for a 1978 no mint mark penny to be graded at this level, if you happen to have one, its value could soar to that incredible $879,000. And next, let's talk about rarity. Although millions of pennies were produced in 1978, only a small percentage of them have been preserved in perfect condition. Most coins in circulation naturally get worn down over time, but there are a few that have managed to avoid the daily wear and tear. These pristine examples are the ones that collectors are willing to pay top dollar for. The rarity of a high-grade 1978 penny is what drives its value so high, making it worth so much more than just a penny. Another interesting aspect is the historical significance of the Lincoln penny itself. The Lincoln penny series, introduced in 1909, is one of the longest-running and most popular coin series in American history. Over the years, various designs and mint marks have made certain Lincoln pennies particularly valuable. For collectors, owning a rare Lincoln penny isn't just about the monetary value, it's about holding a piece of history. The 1978 penny, while not as old as some others in the series, represents a key period in American numismatic history, which adds to its allure. So, you might be wondering how you can tell if your 1978 no mint mark penny is worth a fortune. The first step is to carefully examine its condition. Look for signs of wear, such as scratches, fading, or discoloration. If the penny looks nearly flawless, it could be worth having it professionally graded. Grading can be an investment, but if you have a high-quality 1978 penny, it could pay off significantly in the end. If you're interested in finding one of these valuable 1978 pennies, check your collection, pocket change, or even inherited coin collections from family members. Many people don't realize the hidden treasures they might have in their own homes. You can also visit coin shows or local coin shops, where you might come across a 1978 penny in excellent condition. To sum it all up, the 1978 no mint mark Lincoln penny might look like just an ordinary coin, but its value can be extraordinary under the right conditions. With its rich history, rarity, and potential for mint state perfection, this coin is one to look out for. Imagine holding a penny that could be worth nearly $879,000. It's a thrilling prospect for any collector or coin enthusiast. We're diving into an incredible discovery that could turn an ordinary-looking coin into a small fortune. Yes, we're talking about the 1974 no mint mark Lincoln penny, a coin that has amazed collectors and investors alike with its high market value. Could this coin be sitting in your collection? Let's find out what makes it so valuable and why some of these pennies are worth as much as $869,000. The Lincoln penny series, which has been in production for over a century, has always attracted collectors. And while most of these coins are only worth a penny, a few unique ones can fetch an extraordinary price. The 1974 Lincoln penny with no mint mark is one of those rare finds. Minted in Philadelphia, these pennies have no mint mark below the date. On the surface, they may appear just like any other penny from that era, but there are some key details that make certain 1974 no mint mark Lincoln pennies highly valuable. And now, you may be wondering, what makes a 1974 no mint mark Lincoln penny worth up to $869,000? Well, one main reason is its unique characteristics and rarity. A few factors come into play here. First, many 1974 pennies were struck in large numbers, and most are worth only their face value. But a few were struck with exceptional quality, which is often graded as MS or mint state. A mint state 1974 penny means it was preserved in pristine condition, free from the wear and tear of circulation. Collectors prize these high-grade coins, as they're increasingly hard to find over time. The rarer a high-grade coin becomes, the more it is worth, driving its value into the thousands, or even hundreds of thousands, of dollars a second. Some 1974 pennies feature what collectors call full red color. Over time, pennies naturally darken or develop a brownish tint. But if a penny maintains its original bright red color, it's far more desirable to collectors. A full red 1974 penny in top condition can skyrocket in value, as the vibrant red finish adds to its appeal and rarity. Finally, unique error varieties of the 1974 penny can add even more value. For example, certain doubling errors, die cracks, or other mint mistakes could make a regular-looking penny extremely valuable. These errors are rare, and collectors are always on the hunt for coins that display such distinctive traits. And now, let's talk about the market value. While most 1974 no mint mark Lincoln pennies you'll come across are likely to be worth just a penny, certain specimens have sold for staggering amounts in auctions. In recent years, a few exceptional 1974 Lincoln pennies have fetched prices over $50,000, and the highest recorded sale reached an astonishing $869,000. These kinds of prices are typically seen in coins graded as MS-67 or MS-68 with full red color, which are extremely rare. So, if you happen to own a 1974 penny in immaculate condition, you might want to consider having it graded by a reputable service to determine if it has this extraordinary value. Coins in mint state condition, without signs of wear or damage, are highly valuable. A 1974 penny in such pristine condition is rare and can fetch a much higher price than a circulated one. Look for pennies with a bright, full red color, as this adds significantly to the coin's value. Full red pennies are prized among collectors because they are harder to come by, especially in older coins. Keep an eye out for any unusual features, such as doubling on the date, letters, or Lincoln's profile. Mint errors like these make a penny even rarer and can add substantial value. If you believe you have a valuable 1974 no mint mark Lincoln penny, the next step is to get it appraised or graded. Reputable grading companies, such as the Professional Coin Grading Service, PCGS, or the Numismatic Guarantee Corporation, NGC, can authenticate your coin and assign it a grade, which will help determine its market value. Once you have a grade, you can explore selling options. Online auction sites like eBay, specialized coin auctions, or even reputable coin dealers can be excellent platforms for finding interested buyers. Remember, the higher the grade and the better the condition, the more you can expect to earn from your coin. And there you have it, the incredible story of the 1974 no mint mark Lincoln penny. Who knew that a simple penny from decades ago could hold such remarkable value? So, if you come across a 1974 penny with no mint mark, take a closer look. You might be holding a treasure worth far more than just 1 cent. We're diving into a fascinating story about one of the most valuable pennies out there, the 1989 Lincoln penny with no mint mark. This might look like an ordinary penny at first glance, but there's something extraordinary about this particular coin. If you find one in your pocket change, it could be worth a fortune, up to $989,000. That's nearly $1 million for just one penny. Let's break down what makes this coin so rare and valuable, what you need to look for, and why collectors are willing to pay such a high price. First off, let's talk about what we mean by a no mint mark penny. Most coins have a small letter, or mint mark, indicating where they were made. For example, a D stands for the Denver Mint, and an S would be for the San Francisco Mint. But if you find a 1989 penny without any mint mark below the year, that means it was minted in Philadelphia, which did not use a mint mark on pennies during that period. The lack of a mint mark can be common for Philadelphia coins, so what makes this particular penny so special? Well, it all comes down to the coin's condition, demand, and a few intriguing details. The The 1989 no-mint mark Lincoln penny in average circulated condition is generally not worth more than its face value. However, if it is in flawless, uncirculated, or mint state condition, it could become a high-value collector's item. When collectors talk about mint state, they mean a coin that shows no signs of wear or handling. It should look as pristine as the day it was made, with sharp details, a bright luster, and no scratches or dings. Coins like these are exceptionally rare, especially for pennies that were intended for everyday use. Now, why would someone pay close to $1 million for a penny? The answer lies in a combination of rarity, condition, and the thrill of owning something unique. The 1989 no-mint mark Lincoln penny in mint state condition, especially those graded MS68 or higher, can fetch astronomical prices. Grading is done on a scale of 1 to 70, with 70 being perfect. A penny in MS68 condition has virtually no imperfections, and that's extremely hard to find. Only a few coins have been graded this high, and it's this rarity that drives the price up. Collectors and investors are always looking for rare, high-quality coins to add to their collections, and they're willing to pay top dollar for them. Another important factor is demand. Collectors are always on the hunt for coins from certain years, especially from the 1980s, that are still in mint state. And when it comes to Lincoln pennies, the 1989 no-mint mark penny has gained significant attention in recent years. In fact, an auction record for this coin shows a sale close to $989,000. That's because collectors and investors alike see the potential value growth in holding onto these high-grade coins over time. It's also a symbol of history and artistry, capturing a piece of American heritage that many find fascinating. So, how do you know if you found a valuable 1989 no-mint mark penny? First, check the coin state and look closely to make sure there's no mint mark. Then, examine the overall condition of the coin. Is it clean and free from any noticeable scratches or damage? If you think you have a high-quality version, the next step is to have it graded by a professional coin grading service. Companies like the Professional Coin Grading Service, PCGS, or the Numismatic Guarantee Corporation, NGC, specialize in grading coins and can give you an official evaluation. A high-grade certification from one of these companies can significantly increase the coin's value and attract serious buyers. But if you do find that you have a 1989 no-mint mark Lincoln penny in mint state condition, you may want to consider selling it through a reputable auction house or coin dealer who specializes in rare coins. Auctions attract top collectors and investors, and they can create competition that drives the price even higher. However, remember to do your research and consult with professionals to ensure you're getting the best price for your coin. To sum it all up, the 1989 no-mint mark Lincoln penny may look like any other penny in circulation, but its potential value could change your life. This rare gem, when found in mint condition, could be worth nearly $1 million due to its condition, rarity, and high demand among collectors. So, the next time you check your pocket change or go through an old coin jar, be on the lookout for this penny. You never know, you could be holding a $989,000 treasure in your hand. We're diving deep into one of the most exciting coins in American history, the 1984 no-mint mark Lincoln penny. This ordinary-looking coin has been creating a huge buzz among collectors, and it's not just because it's a classic piece of American currency. This particular penny could be worth a staggering $979,000. Yes, you heard that right, nearly $1 million for a single penny. Now, you might be wondering what makes this coin so valuable. Why would someone pay so much for a 1-cent piece? Well, let's break it down and uncover the secrets of the 1984 Lincoln penny. We'll go over everything you need to know to find out if you might have a hidden treasure in your pocket change. First off, let's talk about the mint mark. Typically, Lincoln pennies are minted with either a D4 Denver, an S4 San Francisco, or no mint mark at all, which means it was minted in Philadelphia. The 1984 penny we're talking about is one of those with no mint mark, meaning it's from the Philadelphia Mint. Now, what makes this penny incredibly special and valuable is a unique and rare error known as the double die or doubling error. So, what exactly is a doubling error? Well, in coin collecting, doubling refers to when a part of the coin's design is struck twice, creating a visible doubling effect on certain letters or numbers. In the case of the 1984 penny, the most sought-after doubling occurs on the words "In God We Trust" and "Liberty" as well as on Lincoln's ear. If you look closely, you may notice a slightly duplicated appearance on these details. This doubling is subtle but can be seen with the naked eye or with a magnifying glass, and it's exactly what collectors are hunting for. To spot a doubling error on your 1984 Lincoln penny, take a good magnifying glass or jeweler's loupe and examine "In God We Trust" at the top edge of the coin. Look carefully at each letter, the doubling is typically most visible here. You should also check Lincoln's ear, as it can look slightly thicker or duplicated due to this error. This doubling is what transforms a common penny into a rare gem, and if it's in top condition, its value can skyrocket. Condition matters a lot when it comes to determining the value of rare coins. A 1984 Lincoln penny with a doubling error that's in mint state or uncirculated condition is much more valuable than a well-worn version of the same coin. Mint state means the coin has no signs of wear and appears almost brand new, as if it just left the mint. This kind of condition is usually found in coins that were never circulated or spent. So if you have one of these pennies in exceptional shape, it could fetch a premium price. Now let's talk numbers. The value of a 1984 double-die penny varies depending on its condition. In circulated condition, where the coin has signs of wear, it might be worth a few $100s, which is still a huge return on a penny. But if your coin is in mint state and displays the doubling clearly, its value could soar into the hundreds of thousands. In fact, the highest recorded auction sale for a 1984 double-die Lincoln penny was $979,000. Why would anyone pay such a high price for a penny? The answer lies in its rarity. The doubling error on the 1984 penny is incredibly rare, and there's a high demand for these unique coins among collectors. Coin collectors love rare finds, and they're willing to pay top dollar to add these scarce pieces to their collections. When supply is low and demand is high, prices can skyrocket, especially if the coin is in pristine condition. So how can you find out if your 1984 penny is valuable? First, take a good look at your coin for any signs of doubling. Remember, you're looking at "In God We Trust" and "Liberty," as well as Lincoln's ear. If you spot any doubling and the coin is in great shape, consider taking it to a professional coin grader or appraiser. They can give you an official grade for your coin, which will help determine its true value. A quick tip: if you think you found a valuable penny, handle it carefully. Use gloves if possible, and avoid touching the coin's surface with your fingers, as oils from your skin can damage the coin over time. Place it in a protective holder or case to preserve its condition. The better the condition, the more likely you are to get top dollar if you decide to sell it. When it comes time to sell, there are several options. You can list your coin on online auction sites, reach out to coin dealers, or even attend coin shows where you can meet collectors directly. Make sure to get multiple opinions on the value of your coin and don't rush into any offers. The right buyer could make all the difference when it comes to getting the best price. So, there you have it, the incredible story of the 1984 no mint mark Lincoln penny and why it could be worth almost $1 million. Imagine turning 1 cent into nearly $1 million. That's the kind of treasure every collector dreams of finding. So next time you're sorting through your change, take a close look at those pennies. You just might be holding onto a small fortune. We're diving deep into a fascinating topic that could be hiding in your pocket change: the 1985 mint mark Lincoln penny. This seemingly ordinary penny has been making waves in the numismatic community due to its surprising market value, with some specimens fetching prices as high as $859,000. Yes, you heard that right. In this video, we will explore the details of this rare coin, its historical significance, and what makes it so valuable. First, let's take a step back and understand the history of the Lincoln penny. The Lincoln penny was first introduced in 1909, created to commemorate the 100th anniversary of Abraham Lincoln's birth. It features a portrait of Lincoln on the obverse and, on the reverse, a depiction of the Lincoln Memorial, which was introduced in 1959. In 1985, the U.S. Mint produced Lincoln pennies with the D mint mark, indicating they were struck at the Denver Mint. This was a time when coin production was ramping up, and millions of pennies were minted. However, among the millions, some coins were produced with unique characteristics that set them apart. The value of a 1985 D Lincoln penny can vary greatly based on several factors, including its condition, rarity, and any unique errors it may possess. The most sought-after 1985 D pennies are those that exhibit a well-defined doubling effect on the obverse, known as the 1985 D double die. This phenomenon occurs when a coin is struck twice by the die, causing certain features to appear doubled. Collectors are particularly keen on these double die varieties because they are scarce, making them much more valuable than typical coins. Coins graded by reputable grading services like PCGS or NGC that receive a high grade, such as MS65 or higher, are particularly valuable. In fact, a pristine example of the 1985 D penny has sold for an astonishing $859,000 in a private sale. This demonstrates how collectors are willing to pay a premium for exceptional pieces. So, how can you identify if you have a valuable 1985 D Lincoln penny? First, check the mint mark located on the reverse side of the coin, just below the 1-cent inscription. If it has a D, you're on the right track. Next, inspect the coin closely for any signs of doubling on Lincoln's portrait or the date. Use a magnifying glass or a jeweler's loupe for a better view. Look for clear, defined lines that show a second image, particularly in the lettering and the details of Lincoln's face. Additionally, pay attention to the overall condition of the penny. Coins that have been well preserved, without significant wear or damage, will fetch a higher price. It's also worth noting that coins that have been graded and encapsulated by professional grading services tend to have more market appeal. If you believe you have a valuable 1985 D penny, you might be wondering where to sell it. There are several options available. First, consider contacting a local coin dealer who specializes in rare coins. They can provide you with an appraisal and offer to buy it directly. Another option is to sell it through online auction sites such as eBay. This allows you to reach a broader audience, potentially increasing the final sale price. However, be sure to do your research on current market values and the selling process to ensure you get the best deal. Finally, consider submitting the penny for grading if it hasn't been graded yet. A coin graded by a professional service can significantly increase its value and marketability. In conclusion, the 1985 D mint mark Lincoln penny is a remarkable coin that can be worth a fortune, especially if it exhibits unique characteristics like doubling. With a potential market value of $859,000, this penny could change your life if you're fortunate enough to find one. Don't forget to check your change and look for those rare finds. If you enjoyed this video, please give it a thumbs up, subscribe to the channel, and share it with your friends. Let us know in the comments if you've ever come across a valuable penny or if you have any questions about coin collecting. We're diving into a specific coin that has captured the attention of collectors and investors alike, the 1994 D mint mark Lincoln penny. Believe it or not, this small coin could be worth a staggering $977,000. Let's explore why this penny is so special, what makes it valuable, and how you can identify it. First, let's take a brief look at the history of the Lincoln penny. The Lincoln penny was first issued in 1909 to honor the 16th President of the United States, Abraham Lincoln. This coin has seen several design changes over the years, with the most notable being the transition from the wheat reverse to the Lincoln Memorial design in 1959. The 1994 penny features the iconic Lincoln Memorial on the reverse side, but it's the 1994 D mint mark variety that we're focusing on today. The 1994 D penny was produced at the Denver Mint, which is indicated by the D mint mark. In total, over 5.5 billion Lincoln pennies were minted in 1994, but only a small number of them are of significant value. The reason this specific penny is so sought after lies in its rarity and specific characteristics. Some of the 1994 D pennies were struck with errors, leading to unique characteristics that collectors highly value. The most sought-after varieties include those with double dies, where the design appears to be stamped multiple times, creating a blurry or shadowed effect on the lettering and imagery. The condition of a coin significantly affects its value. Coins are graded on a scale from 1 to 70, with higher grades indicating better condition. A well-preserved 1994 D penny in uncirculated condition can fetch a high price, especially if it features any minting errors. The demand for rare coins fluctuates based on collector interest and market trends. The 1994 D penny has garnered attention due to its rarity, leading to increased prices in recent years. Check for the D mint mark, which is located just below the date on the front of the coin. If it's missing or misaligned, it could indicate a rare variety. Use a magnifying glass to closely examine the lettering and design for any signs of doubling or other mint errors. The presence of a double die can significantly increase a penny's value. Evaluate the overall condition of the penny. If it appears shiny, with no wear and tear, it's more likely to be worth a higher amount. Coins that have been kept in protective holders or have not circulated are often in better condition. If you believe you have a valuable 1994 D penny, the next step is to get it appraised. You can take it to a reputable coin dealer, or you may consider submitting it to a grading service like the Professional Coin Grading Service, PCGS, or the Numismatic Guarantee Corporation, NGC. These services can provide an official grade and authentication, which can significantly increase your penny's market value. In conclusion, the 1994 Mint Mark Lincoln penny is a prime example of how something as small as a penny can hold immense value. With its potential worth of nearly $977,000, this coin is a must-know for any collector or enthusiast. If you think you might have one of these rare pennies, don't hesitate to do a little digging through your change. You never know what you might find. Thank you for joining us today. If you found this video informative, make sure to hit the like button and subscribe for more exciting content about coins and collectibles. We have an exciting topic that could change the way you look at your pocket change forever. We're discussing the 2020 Mint Mark Lincoln penny, a coin that has gained significant attention in the collector's market. Believe it or not, some of these pennies are valued at a staggering $978,000. Let's explore what makes this coin so special, how to identify it, and why it has become such a hot item among collectors. The 2020 Mint Mark Lincoln penny is part of the Lincoln Cents series, which has been in circulation since 1909. The design features the iconic profile of President Abraham Lincoln on the obverse and the Lincoln Memorial on the reverse. However, the 2020 Mint Mark variant stands out because of its rarity and unique characteristics. Typically, pennies minted in Philadelphia do not have a mint mark, which is standard for many years. But what sets the 2020 version apart is its limited availability and the specific conditions that led to some examples being highly sought after by collectors. And now, let's get into the numbers. While most 2020 Mint Mark Lincoln pennies can be found in circulation for just 1 cent, a select few have been graded by professional coin grading services like the Professional Coin Grading Service, PCGS, and the Numismatic Guarantee Corporation, NGC. These graded coins, especially those rated in mint condition or higher, have been sold at auction for jaw-dropping amounts. The highest reported sale of a 2020 Mint Mark Lincoln penny reached a whopping $978,000. This sale wasn't just a stroke of luck, it was the result of several factors that include rarity, demand, and the coin's condition. Coins that receive a grade of 68 or higher are exceptionally rare, and that's what collectors are after. You might be wondering, what exactly makes the 2020 Mint Mark Lincoln penny so rare? The answer lies in its production numbers and the conditions of the coins that survived. In 2020, the pandemic impacted coin production and circulation. As a result, fewer coins made it into circulation, making those that did rarer than usual. Additionally, the coin's design had a slight variation in the quality of the strike, with some coins exhibiting sharper details and better finishes than others. Collectors pay close attention to these differences, and those unique characteristics can significantly boost a coin's value. If you think you might have a valuable 2020 Mint Mark Lincoln penny, here are some tips on how to identify it. Since this is a Mint Mark penny, check the reverse side where the mint mark would normally appear. If you see nothing, you're off to a good start. Examine your penny closely. Coins that are in uncirculated condition, with no signs of wear or damage, are worth much more than those that are worn down. If you believe you have a valuable penny, consider sending it to a professional grading service. A coin graded 68 or above can fetch a significantly higher price. If you have a 2020 Mint Mark Lincoln penny that you believe has value, you may be wondering where to sell it. Online auction sites like eBay can be a great platform for reaching collectors. You can also visit local coin shops or attend coin shows where you can connect directly with potential buyers. Be sure to do your research on pricing and grading before making any sales to ensure you get the best value for your coin. In conclusion, the 2020 Mint Mark Lincoln penny is not just another coin in your pocket, it has the potential to be a valuable piece of numismatic history. With values reaching up to $978,000, it's definitely worth taking a second look at your change. If you find one, you could be sitting on a small fortune. Thank you for watching. If you enjoyed this video, please give it a thumbs up and subscribe for more exciting content about coins and collectibles. Don't forget to share your finds in the comments below.